Welcome to the Association postgame. I'm Christian Crosby, joined by my guys, Rudy Gay and Isaiah Thomas. Game 4 of Detroit. Orlando has just concluded, and the #1 Pistons now trail the 8th seeded Magic 3-1. It's just crazy that I'm saying this top of show. I see you smirking a little bit. This is not what we expected from the 60-win Detroit Pistons team, trailing now 3-1. What is happening?
Not at all. It's surprising. It's surprising, especially against a Magic team. But you got to give your respect and your just due to the Orlando Magic for being able to get up 3-1 with against such a good, Detroit Pistons team.
Rudy?
Yeah, I think this Orlando team was a team that we all thought underachieved. They had a lot of injuries, a lot of things going on with their team. We knew their talent, but not to this extent. We didn't think, I didn't think there would be an 8 seed, but to be able to come in there and be the #1 seed the way they're doing it is crazy.
Right, from the play-in to here is crazy. Man. But we love to see it, right? All right, we'll be hearing from the coaches and players when they hit the podium. But for now, let's get to these highlights, which are very entertaining today, I must say. The Magic come into the game with tons of momentum. The Pistons look to even this series at 2 apiece. Let's see what happened, y'all. First quarter, a Pistons turnover leads to a Paolo Banchero jam. Timeout, Detroit. Let's look at it. Here it is.
Okay, get up there.
Yeah, started off right there.
That's how you got to start the game off, right? All right, around 4 minutes left in the first. Pistons trail by 6. Cade Cunningham drains a 3.
He did what he could. Wasn't enough, though.
That's 10 first quarter points for Cade. Under 2 to go in the first.
Young fella.
Dennis Jenkins drives, lays it in. Detroit is taking the lead from that. Second quarter now. Isaiah Stewart with a stalk down low. He says, no thank you. Not here. That's 4 blocks for Stewart in the first half. Moments after that, Tobias Harris.
Okay.
Watch the rim transition. I like what I was seeing from Tobias today.
Yeah.
I really do like what I was seeing from Tobias.
20 points.
That's
also
10
stepped
in the
up.
first half for Tobias.
He did a lot today. He tried.
It's from Wagner. Euro steps to a layup, cuts the deficit to 4. Seconds later, Magic ball again. Wagner.
That's that Rudy Gay pull-up.
That's that pull-up right there. Okay.
22, too.
Under a minute to go, Desmond Bain drains a go-ahead tree. Probably going crazy, too. Next possession, Jenkins. 3 is off the mark. But a sorry time. I mean, come on, look at this.
All over the place.
Easy for him.
I could do that. Y'all believe me?
I believe you if you say it.
I'm lying. All right, next up, seconds left in the half. Wagner drains the clutch 3 for the halftime lead. 17 first half points. Into the third quarter, Pistons ball. Jalen Duren gets blocked. Man, Jalen Duren just struggling. This series.
I'm liking what I'm seeing between them two, man. They got some beef or something.
They're battling for sure.
We all love a good beef. Wagner hits Carter Jr. with the lob right here. Pistons then call a timeout. A couple minutes gone by. Cade gets the layup off a nasty handle. Game face converts the N1. Under 2 to go. Third.
That's tough.
Magic ahead by 1.
That hurts.
Bang.
That hurts.
Love to see it. Made the game interesting. Closing seconds of the third. That's a shutdown right there.
Man.
Cade thought he had it. No, he didn't. Magic ahead by 6 here.
The Pistons are the defensive team, and they don't look like it's
None of that.
Facts. All right, we're going to the fourth. Harris drives along the baseline for the lay-in. He said, get off me. Get off me. Converts a free throw, 1-point game. Minute later. Banchero takes Harris on.
tough.
Gets the N1 to go.
He's a big boy, man.
Makes the N1 to go up 4. Moments after that, Jamal Cain
That's what I want.
detonates on Duren for the jam. Yo, man, what? Yo, what did he eat today? Like, what going on with this guy?
Look out.
Good.
Ooh, watch him fall.
Under a minute and a half to go in the fourth. Magic up 89-86. Desmond Bain knocks down.
It's one of them nights.
Yeah.
Sheesh. And Jaren Jackson and John Moran. Can't believe it. Magic extend the lead to 6 points.
There you have
And
it.
here it is, y'all. The Magic win 94-88 and continue to lead the series 3-1. The final score: Detroit 88, Orlando 94. This is a crazy outcome here in this first round. Something we wouldn't have expected. I mean, Orlando had the home floor. They had 2-1 lead coming into this game. They had the momentum from game 3, and they absolutely cashed in, as you can see on this board. I mean, it's just, from a player's eye view, what are we looking at right now? Is this more so a Detroit thing, or is Orlando just growing right before our eyes? Like, what is happening here?
This just shows how important it is to win at home. Because Orlando stole one in Detroit, and now they came home, and you always have the home court advantage when you have your fans out there, you sleep in your own bed. That's why it's always important to take care of home.
Yeah, do you think now, because this has been a team that we've talked about where it's like they're hot and cold, they're up and down. Do you think after this win, they kind of have proven their identity as a team, the Orlando Magic, or do they still have some work to do?
They still got work to do. I think they're confident. They're knowing they can beat the Detroit Pistons team. So I don't think they're ahead of themselves, especially going into the locker room after this game. You're going to be hyped about it, but I bet coach is saying we still got one more. We still got unfinished business to handle, and I think that's what their mindset is going into, a Game 5 back in Detroit.
All right, we're going to talk more about this because I'm a little surprised that you guys don't seem as surprised by this. I want to know what's up with that. First, JB Bickerstaff on the podium. Let's tune in.
JB, can you speak on how tough was it to see every time it seemed like you guys were establishing momentum, the turnover or foul would kill it?
Yeah, it's tough. Obviously I thought we did so many, positive things, but you look up 20 turnovers and give up 16 offensive rebounds. That's going to be hard to overcome. So we've got to be better in those areas, and we know that's what this comes down to.
17 turnovers for Cade in the last 2. Is it kind of like a schematic thing that they're forcing him into turnovers, or how are you seeing it?
Yeah, they're sending a lot of bodies to him, and we got to help him by giving him more space so that he has room to operate. Set screens for him, be a little more physical, get the guys off of him. But again, we got to do a better job of taking care of it.
And then how are you seeing Stu kind of stretch the floor offensively? And then I believe he had 8 blocks tonight. What are you seeing from him?
Yeah, he's doing a great job protecting the rim. Obviously, he creates spacing with his ability to knock down shots. But, again, he's the heart of it, to be able to defend the way that he does, make the interior so tough to score in there.
What did you see from Cade tonight? I think he sat the first 3 minutes. What was the process of just figuring out keeping him fresh, but also making sure he could impact the game late?
Obviously, we need to have him on the floor. And, with the longer timeouts, they get a more chance to rest. So knowing that there's going to be at least a couple timeouts there, down that 9-minute stretch, he was going to get an opportunity to rest, but still go out and play.
JB, I know the message doesn't change for you guys, but what do you think you guys really need to focus on, not just going into Game 5, but ultimately in hopes of turning this series around in you guys' favor?
Again, it's the simple things. It's take care of the rebound ball and rebound basketball. It's, again, hard to overcome. Turning it over, 39 of their 94 points came from our turnovers and their second chance points. We knew coming in that's what this was going to be, and we just got to do a better job of us collectively.
It seemed like JD started to kind of get it rolling a little bit more offensively tonight, but what's kind of the challenge in just having him be more effective this series?
Again, it's the bodies that they put in the paint, the amount of people and attention that they're putting on him. Give them credit. But again, we got to make sure we're taking advantage of the opportunities where we can to get him his touches when he is open.
Coach, one of the things that seemed to go well for you tonight was with certain challenges for certain calls, they were able to get the overturned. The players would go to you, they'd give the signal, you would go ahead and do it. Walk us through kind of that communication process. Is that something you've worked through throughout the year, or is it just how locked in you guys are?
Yeah, it's, again, trusting the guys that are asking for the challenges, understanding situations. One of them was going to be Cade's third foul, so I thought it was a great opportunity to challenge to prevent him from picking up his third foul. But, we got Will behind there who has a quick trigger, and he sees everything, and he gets us that information quickly.
JB, obviously you have a young team in this kind of taking their first steps. Knowing what you know about this team, how do you think they'll respond?
We're going to come out punching. That I promise you. We're not going to lay down for anybody. And, again, you're not looking at, it's one game at home. And that's what your focus is on, is you got to go home and win one game. And that's where our mindset is.
JB, does Cade seem
frustrated and maybe fatigued here at the end of these games, in your mind?
No, I mean, he's out there. He wants to be out there, and we trust him to be out there. And he plays at a high level no matter what. Thank y'all.
Coach, yours is a group that prides itself on the defensive end. To get this win in this fashion, how special of a defensive performance was it?
I'm going to shout out our crowd again.